Today, we will be taking a closer look at the activity that society deems appropriate for women and children, especially girls only. Topic is slumber party. Today, we will be taking a closer look at the historical value of slumber parties, a study where a male hosted a slumber party and the majority of the participants were males. And we will be talking about the outcome of this event. Today, we will be taking a closer look at the activity that society deems appropriate for women and children, especially girls only. Topic is slumber party. Today, we will be taking a closer look at the historical value of slumber parties, a study where a male hosted a slumber party and the majority of the participants were males. And we will be talking about the outcome of this event. Hosting and participating in slumber parties have always been predominantly for the female gender. There are many reasons why society perceives these activities for women. The reason is that this activity has many features that are considered appropriate for women in the early days. This activity does not require a lot of physical resistance, energy, any type of scoring, and can be performed in a home. While men have always participated in competitive leisure activities in which scoring point is applied. Men did not participate in this activity in the past because this was not a leisure activity for them. Males generally do not participate in any slumber parties. However, they do participate in events that are very similar to slumber parties. The labeling of the event is different. Men will not admit that they go to slumber parties, but they will admit of sleeping over. However, men rarely participate in female-type slumber parties. The current issue around this activity is that society perceives this as an activity that is meant for young girls, and also a major difference is that men usually pass out while girls go to sleep. Back in the 13th century during the settlement period, slumber party consists of males and females of families and friends. During the settlement period, people were encouraged to stick together and move around to find a place to settle in. Thus, they would stay up late at night to talk, joke, and make sure everything is okay. However, during the historical slumber party, this activity was deemed reasonable for girls because it is not aggressive and allows them to communicate in a safe environment. Fast forward to the modern time, this event is still considered deemed only for females because, once again, it's not aggressive, it's not an activity that requires a lot of resistance, it's not competitive, and it allows people to get a closer bond. This activity fits into the traditional ideal of leisure for women of all ages because it has many attributes that is considered ladylike. First, this activity does not require any strength. It is not physically enduring, it is not competition, and this activity is a gathering of friends and families to gossip and to help each other with relationship problems, which is done in a safe environment. This activity has a great relation to the class material due to the fact that it deals with gender issues. Societal perception of slumber parties are feminine, therefore it is best fit for females. If a male were to throw a slumber party, it would throw a red flag because it is inconsistent with the perception of what activity a man should participate in. Men are known to participate in activities that are violent, aggressive, physical enduring, competitive. To tell you the truth, I have never participated in a slumber party. I have never been invited to one, and I have never hosted one. A majority of my friends are males. I believe that I connect with my friends through sports and physical activities. In the beginning, this activity was very challenging. I was not sure how to set it up, and I was not sure of the outcome of this activity. However, my friend agreed to participate in this event under two conditions. The first condition was that this activity was not labeled a slumber party. Even though the group consists of males and females, the females were fine with labeling slumber party. The second condition that there would be a little bit of alcohol involved so that the party would not seem so feminine, which actually helped this event a lot because it helped this activity set the mood for anything goes. We played truth or dare, we shared secrets, we watched a movie, and at the end we passed out and some people decided to go to sleep. I gained a lot of positive experience from this activity. First, My perception of slumber parties were not far off from what I expected them to be. However, I did not know that men were really interested in talking about their past and their present and also playing truth or dare. I felt that throwing the slumber party really was not a feminine thing to do at all, and it really helped my friendship bond. What I gained for the opposite gender from this activity is that the reason why it's affiliated with women is because this activity allowed them to get close without competition. This activity allowed us to share secrets, to help with problems, and enjoy being around the same sex. I would definitely participate in this activity again. The reason is that it was very interesting and it made my friendship closer. This activity allowed us to be closer to each other without being physically active or competitive against each other. It was a very interesting night, and I found so many interesting about men and women and how similar we are and how much we enjoy this activity as one. I believe that men do enjoy this activity, it's just that we don't want to admit that we would like to host these kind of events. However, at the end, everything went smoothly. And at the end, people did pass out and people did go to sleep.